So hello everybody and welcome back. Before we get started, I hope everybody likes and subscribes. Ring that bell if you want notifications on new videos. Today we'll be taking a look at this Fiat G.55 from Classic Airframes in 1/48 scale. It's a really nice looking aircraft, I think. So let's get started looking at this. So I didn't get the original instructions or the original decals for this kit when I bought it. I don't know. Somebody took them out, I guess, and resold it or whatever. Don't know. I printed these off ScaleMates. There's a lot of, most of the kits there you can print instructions off of, and I've done it a couple of times already. I've also uploaded a bunch of stuff there too. So we have here, this is a copy of the original. So here we have information over the aircraft a little bit, a color map, and here's our parts chart. We have plastic parts, resin parts, photo etch, film, and a canopy. So you see number one here, we're building our cockpit floor and this back part of the seat belts. And we put in these two pieces together, it looks like again, but it's this is a coloring, you know, for it. And we put our sidewalls onto it, the stick and this pedal bar. Then we have our control panels, instrument panel here. Here we have our the intake, the oil cooler. Then we have we put our cockpit inside, put the fuselage halves together, and we have here this back plate, this for the tail wheel, this piece here. And here we have our exhausts and this intake, our propeller and propeller hub. And here we have our wheelbase and putting the wings together. So here we put the wings onto the fuselage and we put these two vents on. Here we put the machine guns on, as well as the horizontal stabilizers and the wheelbase doors in the back. Number 12, we put the main landing gear in and the landing gear bay doors. Number 13, we put the propeller on, we put the canopy on and the antenna and the pitted tube. And then the aircraft is finished. These are the two original that came with it, which I can't build. I wanted to build this one, but I bought a set of decals from Stormo Decals for it. We can look at those two, I guess, but this is the one I really wanted to build because I like that camouflage pattern. I might be able to figure it out to do it still if I can find a 7, because the rest should be about the same. But this is from the 2nd Squadron, 2nd Group, Casina Vega, May 1944. This is the 1st Squadron, 2nd Group, Casina Vega, April 19... Well, it says 1994, but I think it means 1944. A misprint there. It's a pretty cool airplane, though. So this is the set of decals that I bought for it from Stormo. You can see almost everything is there I need except for the 7, and I might be able to find one for it. These are really good decals. I've used them before for my Tempest, I think. It's really nice. The colors are really nice, and they're really thin. It comes even with the swastika there, if you want to make a German version. Here's the instructions for it, and this is the one, I guess, if I can't find a 7, then I'll have to, I'd like to build this one. If I can't figure out how to get the other one done, then I'll build this one. It looks nice too. So these trees don't have letters or anything on them, so we'll just go with this one first. Our fuselage, these oil cooler parts, the wheels, the tail wheel. You see there's some flash here. I think the detail on the outside looks good. The oil cooler looks okay. The wheels have a lot of flash too. They're going to have to be cleaned up really, really good. Even the tail wheel has a little bit of flash on it. So this sprue, we have the top of the wings, the horizontal stabilizers, wheel bay doors. It's been marred quite a bit. It's going to have to be polished up a little bit before we paint it and cleaned up good. But it has some nice engraved panel lines and nice detail on it. The wheel bay doors too, you see there. Horizontal stabilizers. The inside of the wheel bay doors are pretty plain. That's what happens when you put everything in one bag. So then we have our bottom of the wing separately here. And here you see the bay for the oil cooler. Also has some nice engraved detail, but it's also pretty scratched up. So we're going to have to take some light sanding paper to it to get all these marks off of it. And then we have this sprue, kind of a weird looking sprue with a propeller, wheel bay doors, propeller hub. And here's our landing gear parts here. Couple little details there too. And there's flash on here too. Inside of the wheelbase look okay. I expected a little bit more from this actually. Then we have one of these canopy like this. This is not normal plastic, but it's this thin plastic like you can get from Squadron. I don't know if this was original or not. I don't think so. Where's the original? I don't know. It wasn't in the box. Or maybe it is the original. It does look the same as the picture. Then we also have here some resin parts on this one and this one. You see they're all kind of placed together here. It looks like, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not. Let's take a look at the picture. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be shorter. So one is shorter, so I guess it's okay. But there's a little extra on here too. And here we have the exhausts. Looks like the floor to the canopy. There's a seat. Not really sure what these. Oh, these are the sidewalls to the cockpit, and the floor to the cockpit, and this is the back wall of the cockpit. So, and the exhaust. And these are machine guns. On the two on the inside. Not sure what the two on the outside are. Then also with this we get this. We have our film for the instrument panel, and also these photo etch parts, just a few. Looks like it'll add some nice detail to it, but I think this build is going to be a little bit more complicated just because there's a lot of cleanup, plus a lot of photo etch, film, everything, different kinds of parts and stuff. It's going to complicate it a little bit. So I think this model kit looks okay. I did expect a little bit more out of a classic Airframes model. I think it'll still turn out good, but it's going to require a lot of cleanup. Got to polish up the exterior, get all the marks and stuff off of it, and the scratches. And there's a lot of flash to clean up too. But I think in the end, with a little extra work, it'll turn into a good looking kit. There's not really a lot of options when you're looking for these Italian aircraft. I do have the Re.2005 from Italeri, and it was a really good kit, except for there was a mistake with the hump behind the canopy, which there's a correction part you can get from, I forget what the name of the company is, But they have a lot of those kind of correction parts, and that came with it, so I think this will turn out okay with some extra work. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time. We're going to take a look at this Mitsubishi A6 M20 from Tamiya in 1/48 scale. So until then, bye.